If you are financially comfortable, it has a way of immuning you against compromise. If you are excessively poor, you will tell lies, you will steal, and you will compromise. Not because you are bad, it's the side effect of that state. So when God really wants to help you to walk in righteousness, he gives you all the auxiliary support systems. If I am not hungry, you can't tempt me with food. So when God really wants me to stay and not eat of Pharaoh's table, he has a way of routing a supply that makes me happy and comfortable. A God that leaves you in hunger with food around you and says don't eat sounds like a wicked God. So we need to redefine this God we have presented to the world. Our proposal has been rejected because the Jesus we are selling to the nations is not complete. Are we together? But I believe that through conferences like this, alongside many other wonderful prophetic platforms in this nation and across the nation, there's a resurrection starting. I believe that God brought us here is a sign that something is starting. It may be small, but do not despise it. Do not despise it. It took 300 men. God told Gideon that this is too much. I truly believe in my lifetime, it's not our children that will spearhead this move. They will join us by the grace of God. We will be aligned enough that when someone says I carry the healing anointing by the mercies of God, you will not defend it, but you won't have to cajole. What about healing? Healing should be so palpable. The first visible sign of the outworkings of the Spirit, the first visible sign of the presence of the kingdom is healing the sick. Matthew chapter 10 and verse 7, as ye go, preach, saying the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Prove that, verse 8, the first sign as proof is heal the sick. The healing ministry should not be silent. It shouldn't be something that the person is not sure whether it's headache or not. Well, it just says I'm healed just not to embarrass you. No, that margin of error is not an effective witness. These are my prayers. When I pray and fast, this is the scope of my contemplations. Lord, place grace that speaks. Grace that speaks. This is a notable miracle. The scribes and the Pharisees could not deny it. Every genuine miracle can be verified with medicine. Medicine is not supposed to conflict the supernatural because the supernatural is above it. If new kidneys came, the machine will show it. If the eyes opened, the machine will show it. Doctors are not anti-anointing. They should be the confirmations that the power of God actually came. Are we together? Do you know, I submit to you, if we sample many of the people who carry a semblance of healing through our meetings and they are verified carefully, you'll find out that there can be a margin of error. It may not be that they lied. Some were just emotional. Some, it was just a general healing after they were on the last day of their medical recovery. So how are you sure it was not just the drugs that just finished his work? Recharge conference. See why it's good to invite people to church? How about abundance? I hope you hate poverty. Let me verify that first so that I don't waste my time. I hope you hate poverty. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't hate poverty, you will stop the program of God in a way you will not believe. I told you that one of the expressions of the river is abundance. Genesis 1:21, he made great whales, sea creatures, and everything which the water brought forth abundantly. You can bring fish out of water. You can bring wealth out of the wisdom of the Spirit.